Hey friends! So in this video, I'm gonna share with you 5 things that make me feel like my day is productive and fulfilled. You know, I'm not the most productive person to take productivity advice from, but this really helps me to stop feeling like a piece of shit, if you can relate to that. You know, sometimes I wake up and I don't know what to do with my day, so I just reach for my phone and start using it. Or when I'm eating lunch and I'll watch an episode of Breaking Bad and suddenly it's night. Like what? At the end of the day, I don't feel like I spend my day correctly. I mean, I can be too harsh on myself sometimes, but I have a problem not feeling like a failure. So, these are just some things that help me feel like, my day is well spent and, I feel better about myself and what I do on a daily basis. So here's a little game. You have to hit these 5 things so that you can count that day as productive. So 1 is you have to do something that is fun, 1 thing that is healthy, 1 thing that expands your knowledge, 1 that furthers your skill, and 1 that brings you closer to your goals. A lot of times we get trapped in an activity for too long because we don't know what to do, and it's just easier to do the current thing we are doing. So like if you're working, it's just easier to keep on working and overwork, and if you're watching Breaking Bad, you just binge watch Breaking Bad and you end up not doing anything else. So these 5 general directions help you to fulfill different domains of your life in a day so that I feel productive. So after you finish 1 item on the list, you can move on to the next and the next and the next. So let's look at the first one, fun. Well, a productive day doesn't mean all work and no play, so I still like to squeeze 1 episode of a show into my day.
You're goddamn right.
So that's about an hour I allocate to it, and once I'm done with it, I just move on. It could also be spending time with my girlfriend, which is always fun, or like a night out with friends. As long as I've felt that I've done something fun for the day, isn't it already a good day? This one is pretty easy. We are all guilty of that. Right, the next thing is something healthy. So admit it, we don't exercise as much as we are supposed to. Like, I'm not a sporty person, so I don't like to exercise as much. But because I exercised over the past year, I lost 10 kilograms and I reached a healthy BMI and I'm satisfied with the weight I am at now. It doesn't even need to take long. It could be like 1 hour of run or swim. It could be 30 minutes of yoga, or it could be like 15 minutes of push-ups. Sometimes, something is better than nothing. Sometimes it's 2 a.m. and I'm on the computer the whole day. I just get up and go for a walk outside, a midnight walk, because walking is exercise, right? And something is better than nothing. So now thirdly is something that expands your knowledge. So if you know me, I love to learn stuff, and there's an infinite amount of things that you can learn online. So I always just reach for my Kindle and read. Right now I'm reading Show Your Work by Austin Kleon, which is probably why you're watching this video. Even if it's 20 minutes or just a chapter that I can apply in my life, it helps. Or maybe I'll just watch an episode of Crash Course World History and learn about Columbian Exchange, or podcast when I'm on the train and learn about Thomas Aquinas' cosmological argument or something like that. like just go for it. The skills are something that I do, something I can practice and improve on. So for me, it could be something like learning more about photography, about filming, about editing, even random stuff like juggling and cooking. These are the kind of things that you can learn for free on YouTube, or if you want to pay, you can go Skillshare and learn, and you can up whatever game you want to up in your life. It's nice to see what you can do with your hands. And lastly, what I do every day should lead me to my goals that I have set. So right now it should be finding a job. It could be shortlisting some jobs I want to apply for. It could be updating my CV. It could be, actually applying for them. As long as I feel like I'm moving towards a certain goal, it feels like my day is very well spent. Or it could be making this video and I get to scripting, or actually sitting down and filming this, or editing the video. Things you need to do to reach a certain life goal you have to be satisfied with your life. Right, but ultimately we are not machines, and there are good days and there are bad days, and sometimes I can hit all 5 of them. Sometimes I only hit 3, but at least 2. I at least try to hit 2 things. If I only did something fun today, maybe I'll just off the computer and go for a run, and that's 2 things, and I did a run today, I feel good about myself. It's okay. And funnily enough, the more things you do on the list, the more you want to do and the more motivated you become. So it's this positive cycle that, helps you. So it just helps to write down some of the things that you want to do in each of these categories, so you always have something to turn to if you want to switch tasks. As long as we eliminate the friction between changing tasks, we can actually fulfill a lot of domains in our lives we want to improve on. Like, I'm not perfect and I'm on the journey like all of you. There are times we fail and there are times we succeed. So I'm just sharing something that can help everyone define what is a good day for themselves and be satisfied with where we are. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope this helps and I wish you a good day. Bye bye.